BluePrint Studio. In a new architecture firm, we will excel at designing the best houses for our clients by fulfilling their rather peculiar ideas. Compete against other architects by drawing the perfect blueprint. Setup. To start a game of BluePrint Studio, 1. Place the contractor tiles orange side up in the center of the table. 2. Place the room tiles nearby. 3. Deal a blueprint sheet to each player. 4. Whoever helped with the household chores most recently will be the first player. Give them the dice to indicate this. How to play. A game of Blueprint is divided in 2 phases. In the first one, we will place rooms, doors, and gardens. In the second one, we will finish the rooms, competing to be the first ones to achieve the game's goals. In the first phase, we will build rooms over 4 rounds. In this phase, we increase the project values if 1. Rooms contain the construction spots chosen by the client. 2. Trees end up inside or adjacent to gardens. We mark our progress on the different tracks by filling up the circles of the appropriate objectives. To start a new round, the starting player rolls the dice and separates one that only they have access to. The other players choose any of the remaining dice. Check the contractor that matches your die and draw all the shapes it shows in your blueprint. The first room in your blueprint may be drawn anywhere. Rotate or flip it if you need to. From now on, place the following rooms adjacent to any other already drawn rooms in your blueprint. Gardens, denoted with lines, must be placed adjacent to at least 2 rooms. If any of the elements doesn't fit in your blueprint, ignore it. Once everyone has finished drawing, pass the dice to the player to your left. They will be the starting player in the next round. After the 4th round, doors must be placed. Each door connects rooms with one another. There must be access to all of the rooms of the blueprint in some way. We suggest drawing a few as possible. Now, let's see the second phase, decorating, which is played over 8 rounds. Flip the contractors to their blue side. Then, each player rolls a dice and marks their mission, which is completed by having the 4 indicated rooms. This phase starts with the player that last received the dice, and the play sequence is the same as in the first phase. Now, each contractor gives 3 pieces of furniture, which cover 1 or 2 squares. We decide where to place each piece of furniture. The only restriction is that they can't be on a square that's touching a door or on a tree. In order to complete a room, it must contain the furniture shown by the star and 2 unique pieces of furniture shown by the bottom part of the tile. When completing a room, announce it. Fill up the appropriate circle. Being the first one to complete 1, 2, or 3 rooms of each type gives you the appropriate reward of the bottom row. If multiple players achieve this on the same round, all players gain it. The bottom track is filled up when obtaining a room of each type. Finally, there are 2 types of reward that you can cross and use whenever you want during a round. The star allows you to draw any star furniture, or the die, which allows you to use any contractor instead of the ones allowed by the dice. Scoring. At the end of the game, add the highest value reached on the following tracks: construction spot, trees, each room type, and housing. Add the points of your mission if you accomplished it, and 1 point for each unused die and star reward. The architect with the highest project value will be the winner.